Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I have the top 3 tips for you guys to perform better in Legend or overall in Clash of Clans. Because there are a couple of things which you should know so you do not have attacks like this and instead your attacks are looking like this. So this is kind of the optimal thing, obviously. And I want to show you guys today 3 tips on how you can improve with any army in the game, because those tips are not army dependent. I will do this with the example of P.E.K.K.A. Smash and, for example, Hybrid. And, well, I think let's just get right into it and let's try it out. So, first off, let's start with one of the most important things, which is play to the strength of your strategy. That's super important because a lot of different strategies have different weaknesses and different power levels, which you should always rely on. So, for example, a couple of the really strong armies right now in Legend, obviously Queen Charge Hybrid, like P.E.K.K.A. Smash, things like that, have some things which you should always rely on. The first thing, example, Queen Charge Hybrid. The first thing is you should always play to the strength of Hybrid. And the reason why, for example, Queen Charge Hybrid is way better than Queen Charge Lalo or Queen Charge Hawk Riders is because on those other two strategies, you need to go for certain buildings. On Queen Charge Hybrid, you do not care about the buildings actually. I see so many questions always about Queen Charge Hybrid. Itsu, what are the buildings we are going for? What are the buildings you're looking at when you're doing a Queen Charge? To be honest, in 99% of the cases, you do not have the time to plan out a proper Queen Charge, and this is why you need to go for other things. So for example, Queen Charge Hybrid, the big power of this strategy is that you're going for pathing. And that's way easier to spot than going for value, because for example on this base, as soon as I zoom out again, you guys can see we could have easily tried to charge like 2 scatters, an eagle and things like that from the top side, but instead we're going for the pathing. Obviously the town hall is nice to get as well, but at the same time take a look at the pathing which we're creating. With taking out the town hall side with our Queen Charge, we have really great pathing for our Hybrid, and this is the key thing. If we are facing 2 scatters or like an eagle or whatever, we don't care, like that's totally fine. We're going for pathing, and planning out a Queen Charge to create pathing is way quicker when you're going for, I don't know, like trying to get as many heroes out as possible when you're going with Queen Charge Hawk Riders, or going for as many enemy heroes when you're going for Queen Charge Lado, things like that. Those are way more complicated in most of the cases, and this is why, for example, Hybrid is so strong in Legend, because the planning is just so much quicker when you know what you're looking for. So pathing is the best friend with Hybrid. But once again, I told you, this is not strategy dependent. So let's take a look at another strategy. For example, P.E.K.K.A. Smash. Another really great power of P.E.K.K.A. Smash is that most of the time, not always, but really often you're starting off with the Warden Walk. This gives you like extra planning time. So this is like another power of the strategy, that you have more planning than most of the other strategies, because you can basically start off with the Warden with just having a general idea of what you're about to do, starting the Warden Walk, and then you have like 30 to 60 more seconds to plan out the entire attack, which basically no other strategy has. So like I said, play to the power of your strategy. The next thing is basically to avoid things like this. If you do not want to have your queen having troubles, as my queen is having right now, then you should follow the next tip. Because the next tip is quite important to actually make sure that your queen is not dying when she's not supposed to. Because this is just looking awful. Like, my queen, I guess she hates her life. But I really do not help her a lot to stay alive. The queen is trying her best to stay alive, but still I messed this up and the queen dies. So what are we looking for? Why is this happening? And what you guys should do? This tip is more like to avoid having all of those tryhards out there, because to be honest, most of the people who are successful in Legend can always pick the important timings during an attack. So for example, you do not have to concentrate the entire duration of an attack. Obviously, you should not do like something else meanwhile, but at the same time, you do not have to try hard the entire attack. Most of the time, based on every single strategy you're using, there are a couple of key moments which you should look out for. So for example, on a Queen Charge Hybrid attack, because that's just what I'm doing, so I can take this easily as an example, the moment what you're looking for is the clan castle timing. Because whenever you're not aware of the clan castle, and right now we have the possibility of facing a super mini clan castle, your queen is going to be gone, and you're going to overreact a ton, and you're going to lose way more spells than you actually need. On this example, it's pretty easy because we have an ice hound, but still it's the same thing. Always try to concentrate on when the clan castle is going to engage your queen, and this is the key moment for hybrid where you actually have to concentrate. Otherwise, most of the other things like placing heal spells, things like that, you can do that still in the YOLO mode, and most of the time your attacks are going to be still successful, but at the same time, the clan castle timing is the key moment for the hybrid strategy. And one more time, take a look at the first tip which I already gave to you guys, was charging for pathing, not for value itself. For example, we could have easily tried to charge the town hall and the double scatter, but instead we're choosing the pathing. Take a look at the pathing which we created from the town hall into the base, around the bottom side, around the queen basically. This pathing is insane. This base has no chance at all, even though our queen did not take out too much. She did take out the clan castle, she did take out a couple of buildings, she helped with the eagle, but at the same time, that's basically it. The value of the queen was in the pathing, and that's something special which always should be look out for when you're going for hybrid. Whichever is the most important moment for every single strategy, you should figure out that on your own, because actually those moments can sometimes even be different, not only from strategy to strategy, but from player to player. Some people are having a really easy time with like concentrating on taking out the clan castle on Queen Judge Hybrid, so they have maybe difficult other moments where they should concentrate. But find your own personal moment in every single attack where you should concentrate. Concentrate on those moments, and you will have greater success overall in Legend. At least that's how it's for me, because when I'm approaching an attack and it's more like YOLO approach, it's never ever working. But instead, if I know already, okay, concentrate on the clan castle, okay, clan castle is going to engage your queen in like a couple of seconds, get ready with the freeze, get ready with the poison, get ready with like possibly facing the super minion clan castle. This is already a huge step, and it's improving my triple rate a ton. Just try it out, and I think when you're using, for example, hybrid, you should have way better success. And now the last tip, since we're already in the last attack, the last tip is going to be, do not attack in Legend or like overall in Clash of Clans or do not any game basically when you want to have success when you're tilted. Like when something is going wrong or things like that, it's 100% that things are going to go even worse. That's how things are happening. For example, this attack was basically one of my last attacks in one of my live streams, because right now I'm doing like the daily pushing again. I'm trying to push as high as possible, even though it's going to be kind of a challenge because I do not have too many good bases, but still I try to concentrate on offense, try to improve on that, which is not the easiest doing all of this in the live stream, but still I try my best. At the same time, I can so 100% guarantee you that those top 3 tips are actually the top 3 tips, because just things like this are happening. What was the mistake, and why actually are things going downwards? The problem was the wall break. Normally you should always wall break into this scatter, and I know this base, I attacked this base many times, I tripled this base many times, but instead wall breaking into the scatter, I wall broke into the warden. And what this did is my queen got lured away from the from the town hall, because the wall was open, which was not supposed to be open. And this is like keep rolling, because then my queen got lured away from the town hall, from the enemy king, and things like that are happening. So like I said, when things are going downhill, they will always go worse. I don't know why, but it's always this case. And well, in my stream, I was not able to just like cut and say, okay, I don't care, I won't do my last couple of attacks in stream. I just wanted to push them through, and somehow always this is happening, because the first couple of attacks already were not happening as I was hoping for. So this is my last tip. If you want to have success in Legend and in Clan War, whatever, try to pick a time where you're like having a good mood. Things like that are helping a lot with having success in the attack itself, and obviously following the first 2 tips, being able to concentrate, and then you can follow the first 2 tips. On this one, I think this is the perfect ending of this video, because not only we're going to finish off with the Itsu Classic, we're going to finish off with the Ultimate Itsu Classic, because this is one of the rarest things to do, I guess, in Clash of Clans. I think this is even more rare than actually getting a 3-star. Obviously, since Town 13 isn't the most difficult town level anymore, but still 99% 1-star. That's how we finish this. So I hope this won't happen to you guys. just follow these tips, and hopefully it's not happening to you. Either way, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope I see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya guys, and bye bye.